watching Dante Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So finally, we have a really good, meaningful fight after somewhat of a dry spell. And that's Gary Russell Jr. defending his title against Manny Pacquiao's protege, Magsayo. The fight is going down today, or at least tomorrow, Sunday morning for me. For Gary Russell to be so inactive, even if he wasn't inactive, this would be a very, very dangerous fight. Magsayo is 23-0 with 16 knockouts and aspires to be the new Manny Pacquiao. There's no doubt about it. Beating Gary Russell Jr. would turn Magsayo into a star overnight. And if Gary Russell Jr. wins this fight, this would be very impressive because he continues to build a very, very strong resume with big wins over the undefeated Tuxkat Nyambar, over Jojo Diaz, who was undefeated at the time, and now you have Magsayo if he gets this win this Saturday. Now, those are just the impressive wins that Gary Russell Jr. got over undefeated fighters. He also has impressive wins over Johnny Gonzalez, who had just knocked out the undefeated Abner Mares, and a really impressive win over Oscar Escandón, who was another boxing prospect. Now, last year, we've seen a couple of upsets. We've seen a lot of fights that turned out to be extremely competitive. For some fighters, it turned out to be the toughest fight of their careers, especially when it comes to the lightweight division. Devin Haney, he got an impressive win over Jojo Diaz, but it was still a very competitive fight. Of course, you had Teofimo Lopez, who was supposed to just run right through George Kambosos. He ended up getting beat. And then you had Gervonta Tank Davis, who took on an even more dangerous opponent when it came to Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Credit to Gervonta Tank Davis and Isaac Cruz for taking that fight when Rolly Romero had to pull out. And then, of course, you had Charlo versus Castaño, and you had Charlo versus Montiel. So I say all of this to say, don't be surprised if this turns out to be a really, really competitive fight. But no matter how it plays out, this is going to be a very, very good, entertaining fight and a really, really good win to put on each one of these fighters' resume. Of course, once again, it would be a bigger win for Magsayo. For Magsayo, if he were to get this win, it would be reminiscent of Manny Pacquiao when he beat Lejo Ledwaba. That was the win that put Manny Pacquiao on the map. It made him an international boxing star and put him in position to fight and beat Marco Antonio Barrera. Or this fight can end up looking like Guillermo Rigondeaux versus Nonito Donaire. We'll see tonight. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
My name is Chris, and I'm all the way here from Anchorage, Alaska at South Carolinas, and I'm here for my second treatment of SMP. Well, I was sitting at home one day and going over my Facebook page, and they have different, like advertisements popping up, and I saw one for SMP, and I saw some pictures of some guys, before and after, and I was looking at that, and it caught my attention, so I Googled it. SMP, nothing showed up in my area. So, I did a little more research, and all of a sudden, Scout Carolinas popped up in the web browser. So I started watching his videos and seeing all the reaction from all the other people. We talked on the phone, we made appointments and everything. I sent him pictures, and he looked at them, and I was like, can you fix this? And, he pretty much said, no problem. My first session, he made me feel extremely comfortable. It was almost like I was talking to family. He started, and during the whole treatment, we talked and, about our families and our life and, and things that he does and things that I do. And before I know it, the first session was over. When you see someone doing something that they love, as much as I see Enoch Glover love what he does, it shows in his work. I wouldn't point anyone in any other direction but here to North Carolina, Scout Carolinas, to get this done.